Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today I have another movie reaction. I was looking for another Wonderful World at Disney and thought I had found one called Ring of Bright Water, but it turns out it's not a Disney movie. It's a movie from Europe, but it looks pretty good. It stars a husband and wife acting team named Virginia McKenna and Bill Travers. I've never heard of them before, but apparently they have done a few movies. So we're going to watch this. It looks interesting. I have no idea what it's about or who else is in it. And we're going to just see what's going on here. It's not a any kind of a made-for-TV movie, I don't believe, because I think it's too long, but it looks interesting. So let's go ahead and get started with this. We got our listening devices. All right. There we go. Here we go with Ring of Bright Water from the 1960s. I've had to turn the volume up all the way on this. The Rank Organization presents. So hopefully the volume's good. A Polymer Pictures production subsidiary. Yeah, looks interesting. So it looks like it's taking place in Europe, possibly. She looked like she was completely naked on that horse, but maybe London area. I don't know. Looks like I might be our main character there. Looks like we're at the office doing our fingernails. So I know his name is Graham. That said Graham Merrill, I think.
Wilcox here.
Colin?
Oh, hello, Graham.
Want to know something?
Not particularly, what?
We're in the files. At least I am. Here, under MER.
Yes, well, that's right, isn't it? MER?
You don't realize I've just seen it.
So I think he is the
I'm
main
code
character.
number, the pension. I have an expectancy of life calculated in years and days.
Yeah.
I know the main character's name is Graham.
I have got the mother and father of all hangovers. I've already lost half the pension of the female population of London somewhere.
Yes, but who wants to know about one's future anyway?
Well, 15
now
years
they're
is nothing. Anyway, that wasn't life expectancy. That was before.
having lunch, I would assume.
Me. Oh, save my
Oh,
life.
it looks
I'll
like
never drink again. Cheers.
it might not be lunchtime, it might be dinner time.
There's a lovely first prize in the fridge there.
If they're consuming adult type beverages. Everybody's smoking cigarettes.
Oh, yes. I was saying, oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oh.
What was that? A sea lion? No, that doesn't look quite like a sea lion, does it?
From that first day, I imagined that the otter had somehow singled me out from all the thousands of people who pass the pet shop window every day. Yet, I found it intriguing.
No, that's not a sea lion because it has feet. An otter, perhaps? I know we don't have any of those here.
It was uncanny. Every time I passed, he seemed to be watching me, and me alone. first, I thought it was only my imagination. But whatever I did, he seemed to sense that I was there. And fixed me with his beady
Interesting.
eyes.
I didn't know you could sell live sea creatures like that. Well, I mean, tropical fish, so. But anything that big,
Clearly, I was the chosen one. And I found it curiously flattering. I refused to believe that the otter was only watching me
a
because
third
he'd seen me
off.
carrying off the most beautiful fish of his life. No, it had to be something special. This
Well, that's kind of
was
sad
just to
that
see
it
I didn't really take it
lives inside a
seriously.
store
And yet
window.
I had to admit that I was feeling rather pleased with myself.
Well, it didn't seem very sad. So I would assume a whole bunch of days have went by here.
Years ago, when I had traveled in Arabia, I'd watched wild otters playing in the marshes.
Wild otter, I just heard him say
There, they
that.
had more sense of fun. They seemed very different from this one, who, like myself, was now a prisoner in London.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, apparently he bought it and has taken it home. Well, I guess I should run right out and get a pet like that. Actually, I don't know what kind of pet something like that would make.
I called my otter Midgebill, after an Arab sheikh I'd known long ago.
Midge?
His name intrigued me with an imagined picture of a platypus-like creature.
So I'm not sure what you would feed an otter. I mean, obviously other seafood, I guess.
Colin? He's around, yes. Just nosing around. As a matter of fact, right now he's having a cup of tea. He's very quiet and peace-loving. As a matter of fact, he's just rummaging around the waste paper basket and inspecting the furniture, having a look at my desk and the table. And...
Oh!
Did you hear something? I think it was the people upstairs.
Well, apparently he's living in an apartment.
Hang on a moment. I think there's somebody at the window. No door.
Yeah, I would imagine something like that'll just get into everything. Oh!
Hello?
Well,
Hello, Colin? Yes, I'm afraid we're cut off for a moment.
we appear to have a comedy
As a matter of fact,
here. I
I'm
wasn't sure.
Just,
Oh no,
tidying
look
my
out. Your
shirt drawer. Yes.
pet fish is in danger.
Look, Colin, I think I'd better go now. He's
Yeah.
asking for a
No,
drink.
no.
Yes. Midge. Steady, Midge.
Oh no, what a mess. Those fish aren't going to make it very long there. Not with a wild otter in the house. They didn't make it very long at all, did they?
Midge, how could you? They were friends of mine.
I was beginning to wonder if this was going to be a good movie or not. It seems like it's going to be pretty good. So far.
That first night I learned something I would never be allowed to forget. Water to an otter is as vital as air to a bird. But water must be kept on the move and made to do things. It must be extended and spread about the place. A bowl must be at once overturned, or if it will not overturn, must be sat in and sploshed until it overflows.
Yeah, it would be difficult to have an otter as a pet. Oh, that wouldn't be very pleasant to suddenly realize you've got a soaking wet
Oh, Midge, you're wet. Get off.
otter in your bed.
Come here. Lie down. It's not funny, Midge. I tell you.
Well, what has Graham got himself into?
Colin! What, huh?
What in the world happened now?
Oh, come in, Colin. Bit of drama.
Yes, I see. I'd give you a hand, but I'm afraid I'm useless at this sort of thing.
Yes, I know. Mind the bucket.
Ah.
Oh, my goodness,
Well,
Graham's been
those
busy.
kinkies, I see. Is it to keep otters in and humans out, or the other way around?
It depends.
That would be a lot of work, having to build
Where is he, by the way?
fencing for inside your
In the bedroom, having a rest.
The
apartment.
decor? I think it's quite fascinating.
That guy has
Oh,
got
I
a
love
big
your mobiles.
snozzer.
They work.
Help yourself.
Thanks very much.
Oh, my goodness.
What's Midge doing in the bedroom, anyway?
Disgrace.
His bottles of booze he has
Turn the
to
bath taps on.
Ah.
keep hanging from the ceiling, apparently.
What about the landlady?
She insists I find alternative accommodation.
Yes, but that's not so easy. I mean, where would you go?
So are they getting ready to start their job and he's
Move it to the
already
police station.
fixing himself a drink in the morning? Wow.
Thanks. Sit down.
Both of them?
How? Oh. Thank you.
Well, so far so good. This movie is very interesting.
Caging pest. Listen to this, Midge. Escape the rat race. Exclusive old world cottage, west coast of Scotland. Ideal retreat for author. Long lease, a few minor repairs. Quick sale to right person. Now come off the lamp, Midge.
He's got the lamp all
4881.
caged off.
Escape the rat.
This guy must be terribly lonely to be willing to share his house with the otter.
It's not the easiest thing in the world to travel by train with an otter. The regulations say he's a wild animal and must travel in a box, but the regulations don't know the first thing about otters and boxes.
Yeah, you're not going to see
me completely.
a wild otter on leash
By
very
putting him
often.
in anything. I thought I'd try to bend the law instead.
Single Inverness, first class sleeper, and a dog ticket.
That'll be £12 a cat. Breed?
What was that?
What kind of dog is it?
Yes, what kind of dog?
Try to pass it off as a dog.
Stallion Terrier.
Diving?
D-I-V-I-N-G.
T-E-R-R-I.
Oh boy. It's my water bottle. Well, if you just want to complicate your life, get a wild otter for a pet. Uh-oh, that's trouble. Really?
Make a noise, you'll find.
All right. Who's responsible for this?
And now you find yourself kicked off the train, I
Don't
guess.
worry, Mitch. Never did like traveling by train. Come on. Look, Mitch. Travel by bus. And there's one due in 6 hours. Come on, Mitch. Come on.
So where exactly is he going, I wonder? If you hear sounds, it's because my chair here is a little squeaky, I guess. Different looking cattle than we have here. Man, he's way out there in the boonies.
Which way to the village?
Oh, you just follow the road over that hill.
So if he...
Oh, I wouldn't go there.
Oh? Why not?
Well, the cottage you want is a few miles in the other direction. Just a wee walk from here.
But how will I know when I'm there?
Ah, you can't make a mistake. You understand? There's this cottage. And after that, there's the sea.
So he's going to a specific cottage. I guess I missed that. I was going to ask if he had a specific place to go, so... But I guess I missed that in the beginning. So he's heading to a cottage to stay. I would guess he's way
Don't worry, Mitch.
way
Just a
north
walk.
of
Come on.
the London area. Yeah, he might be up in Norway or
Why couldn't I pick a horse for a friend? Sorry.
Ireland or even Scotland, maybe. I don't know.
Listen,
I know that's what a lot of
You're
that
right,
country
Austin.
looks like.
I don't need to. This way, Midge.
I see a little cottage or shack off in the distance. There it is. Wow, what a beautiful area. Yeah, I see something over there. I don't know if that's the same one I saw before. Yeah, maybe that's it there. I would love to live in an area like that to get away from it all.
Exclusive old world cottage. Ideal retreat for writer. A few minor repairs. Quick sale to right buyer.
Did he rent that or buy
But to
that?
me, at that moment in my life, it was the most beautiful place in the world. The place I knew I wanted to be.
Yeah, I could really dig a place like that. Not all run down like that. This movie's alright. I like it.
Go to sleep, Midge. It's only the hunting bats. Go to sleep.
Well, we haven't seen the main other character yet. Virginia McKenna, maybe. Which is
There's
his real life
nothing
wife,
like
apparently.
Early morning cold bathe in the burn. Or an otter. I realized it was that burn and the sea that gave Camasfiana its essential character. A silvery reflecting circle that rings the green fields and makes Camasfiana
Quite beautiful.
almost an island.
Oh, that's bad. And there's a village. This is where we must meet the other character at. Yeah, I could definitely make a home out of a place like that. That is probably her right there. Sorry for all my throat clearing today. That's what happens when you spend years and years smoking cigarettes. But I don't smoke no more. I've quit in '07. So it looks like she's trying to rescue a waterfowl duck. I guess they don't have too many new faces around there. M.A. Cameron. Local store, perhaps?
You're wasting your time.
Does it not open today?
That depends.
Depends on what.
On how the fish are biting in the bun.
See.
What was it you were wanting?
Methylated spirits.
Oh, just you try the doctors.
The doctors?
Uh-huh.
So he's trying to find alcohol? Is that what it is?
They'll maybe have a drop to spare.
Thanks.
I couldn't read the name on that. For
Do that
surgery.
before the doctor's in.
Quaint little old shacks
Sit down,
there.
please.
Oh, so she's a doctor, right?
In.
Yes,
You? I see. I thought perhaps you were the doctor's daughter.
I am. My father died 8 years ago now, and when I qualified, I decided to continue his practice. Did you know him?
Oh,
No.
she took over her
I won't take up
dad's
your time with
practice.
quite trifling.
Look, please sit down and tell me what the trouble is. Name?
Merrill.
Double L?
Double L.
Merrill, Graham Merrill.
39.
39.
40.
Where do you live?
London. That is till 2 days ago.
Holiday?
Not exactly. I'm here for personal reasons.
Where does it hurt?
Well, I...
Pain. Lumbar region.
Yes, that's it. I think I must have wrenched my back.
I see. Have you ever done this before?
No. Never.
Take off your coat.
Well, this might seem kind of boring
Can
to
you
some
touch your
people,
toes, please?
Yes, easily.
but I'm finding it rather interesting.
Straight knees. Is it difficult?
It's always difficult.
Will you lie down, please? I'm afraid my hands are rather cold. Painful.
Yes,
Oh, my goodness.
Put your coat on. I'm afraid you've pulled a muscle. The best thing is rest on a firm bed. Board's the best.
well, I think that's not too difficult to arrange.
Take 2 of these every 4 hours to ease the pain. Come in this time.
Thanks, I'd like to do that. Oh, there's a Just one thing before I go. I wonder if you could let me have a little methylated spirits. For my stove.
I don't understand
Janet?
what he's calling that.
You're,
Some
sure
type of
it's for your
spirits.
stove?
Yes, of course it is.
But it must be
Oh,
alcohol.
Janet, on his way out, would you give Mr. Merrill a little methylated spirit? For his stove. Goodbye, Mr. Merrill. Nothing strenuous, mind.
No, of course not. Those were tame swans on the lock this morning.
No. Why?
They could have broken your arm.
I know, but the signet was caught in the wire, you see.
I see.
So he's out collecting stuff that's washed up on the shore, like boxes.
You're supposed to be helping Midge. Now stop
At
messing
least
about.
Midge will be able to find all kinds of food to eat there.
I've always had the highest regard for beachcombing as a way of life. Now I found myself considering every piece of flotsam and jetsam, wondering how I could use it.
That is a rickety ladder.
What? That, Midge, is what is known as otter-safe roof repairing.
I wouldn't trust that ladder at all.
If we didn't always agree on the whats and the wherefores, we made up for it afterwards on the beach, which lay over the hill on the north side.
So she's seeing the tracks and wondering what the heck that is.
In heaven's name, what have you there?
Sea monster, washed up by the tide.
Sea monster. So that's what the tracks were. What on earth were you doing?
Playing noses and toeses. It's an old otter game.
I see.
He's a tame otter.
Well, I gathered that.
Who lives here with me?
Here, in this beautiful cove.
You sound disappointed.
I am. I don't mind the art of it.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. It's just that I never thought of anyone living here. It's always been so perfect the way it was.
I'll try not to change anything. Doctor,
Mary.
Graham. Of course you know.
Mary.
Midge, come and meet Mary.
Does he bite?
Sometimes. But somehow I don't think he'll bite you.
He'd better not. Come. What's he called?
Midge. After an Arab sheikh.
Well, he's very beautiful in spite of his name. It's just as well I didn't bring Johnny.
Who's Johnny?
My dog. I've always heard that dogs and otters are deadly enemies.
A dog named
Midge
Johnny.
doesn't raise an otter.
How funny. Johnny doesn't know he's a dog. Well, I'll not keep you from your game. In any case, I must get back to the surgery.
You'll come again.
Perhaps.
And bring Johnny.
I'll see. By the way, how's your back?
How do you mean? Oh, my back.
Yes.
The meth's cured it.
Goodbye, Mitch.
Don't worry, Midge. It's not my time.
Gunshots. Oh. Hunters.
I don't mind wild goose for dinner at all. But not in summertime, when the water birds raise their young.
So apparently he's bought property with that little place on it.
Midge? They were grey-lag geese, the wild variety of the Scottish seashore. And it was their mother that had been killed by the poacher's shot. Those few minor repairs took more than a few weeks. When at last I had my house in order, I sat down to begin the job I'd set for myself, to write my book about the marsh Arabs.
Wow, they've gotten big.
Something wrong.
So he's been gone a long time from his job and his apartment. So I guess he's permanently here now for brought him a fish.
Now listen, chaps. If you want to learn to fly, you've got to show a little determination. Come on. Come on. Come on! Are you following?
Don't tell me he's going to try to teach birds how to fly.
You'll never get airborne that way. You've got to flap your wings at the same time. Now, come on, let's try again. Come on, into position. Ready for takeoff. Come on. Now, you're ready. You start with a slow, graceful, rhythmic movement. Just the way I do it. Now watch, follow me. Slowly, and faster, and faster, and faster, and faster, and faster, and
faster. Uh-oh.
Johnny and I seem to be interrupting your ballet lesson.
Well, not really. You see,
Oh, there's no need to make excuses. I really came to introduce Johnny to the sea monster.
I was teaching them to fly.
You're frightening the dog.
Oh, sorry, Johnny. Come and meet Midge.
Are you sure? Johnny's very playful.
I believe that dog's a Springer Spaniel, perhaps. I might be wrong.
See if I can find Midge.
Johnny, Johnny.
I had a roommate years ago that had a couple Springer Spaniels.
You're going to meet Mitch, Johnny.
But I'm not sure if if that one is. Yeah, because I think a Springer Spaniel is also a bird dog, right? Maybe? Gosh, it's been a long time since. Back in my roommate days, it was the 1980s, early 80s. But I think they are a bird dog.
Partly to finish my book,
But why write a book about marsh Arabs?
because I lived with them once, before I was married
I see.
and divorced.
I didn't know he had had a wife in the past.
Come on, Johnny. You must stay here.
Now, don't worry about Johnny. There are only a lot of old fish boxes inside.
Well, you'd better stay here because of Midge. There, sit down, Johnny. That's a good boy. Only fish boxes. Just beautiful.
The first visitor, Mitch, old chap. Well, you might see the lady seated first. It's not very used to visitors, I'm afraid. Still, he's been very clever today. Caught us our supper.
Us?
Yes. Well,
I hope it's all right.
I was just going to say, it looks like it's sticking pretty bad.
when we first arrived at Camasfiona, the eels were migrating into the burn. And there was no problem about food for Midge. I simply opened the door in the morning and he soon caught his own breakfast. But as the summer wore on, the eels stopped coming into the burn. And then one day, they were gone.
The eels.
The run was over. They had come in from the sea, and now they had returned to the sea. There would be no more eels until the following spring.
And that's what Midge is living on?
Kiss, you would never think that a lady doctor would... Oh, it's yourself, Mary.
Good morning, Sarah. Hello, Flora.
Well, then would that be all, Flora?
I'll have a fourpenny stamp.
Another fourpenny stamp.
Old Bag's talking about her as she walks in.
What can I be doing for you, Mary?
Well, Graham asked me to send this telegram. It's rather urgent.
Oh, yes, now wait a minute. 20, that's 20 words. That's 8 and 4pence, including the address, of course.
If you have any mail for the islands, Hughie's flying me out there early tomorrow morning.
Nothing serious, I hope.
I hope not. 8 and 4pence.
Thank you. Wait you now, Claire. I'll read it over. Clifford Wilcox, 22 Battersea Park Road, London, SW15. Food situation desperate. Please send large container live eels.
So he's sending away for
That's right, Sarah. Now,
Food?
don't forget the mail, mind.
Oh, no, I'll not forget the mail.
I don't understand why.
Live eels, whatever next?
When he's got a whole ocean right there
You
full of all
mean
kinds of
Graham?
sea creatures for
Oversoul, dear. Here we
Edge
are,
to
one
eat.
night's oversoul. I can promise you you'll enjoy it. How you doing?
Oh, it's his friend with the big nose.
Morning, sir. Good morning. Can I help you? Yes, have you got any live
Well, they
eels?
both have one.
Live? No, sir. No. Not this time of year, sir. Oh, dear. Tell you what, they might be able to help you over there. Oh, thanks very much. Oh, that's all.
They both have a Jimmy Durante thing going on here.
Can I help you?
Oh, yes, please. I'd like some live eels.
Eels? Oh, they're over here.
Thank you.
Siamese coolie eye.
From Siam. They're very small, aren't they? Let's see now, one large container. I should think I'll need about 400 or 500. How much are they?
They're 7 guineas pair. Aren't they fun?
Well, thanks very much.
Yeah, I don't know why he would have to send away for.
The midge became a real problem. I often spent several hours a day catching fish for him, or trying to.
Oh, he's not catching anything is the problem.
There were many basking sharks now migrating from northern
That
waters.
looks like a shark
They
or
were
a
completely
whale.
harmless, feeding on plankton, untoothed, frightening only because of their great size. As I watched, I began to see them in a new light. There in the fin was a whole year's supply of shark steaks.
Shark steaks.
Did you forget something? No. That isn't a deep freeze out there, is it?
Aye, well, you could call it that, I suppose.
Deep freeze.
Right.
It did once, just after the war.
What does it belong to now, Mr. Cameron?
Well, no. That's difficult to answer. But if you're interested, you can have it for a few shillings. Just for the delivery, of course.
So there's a deep freeze out there.
Any chance of getting it to start?
Well, with a
That
wee
is
drop of
probably
method
pretty
and a lot of
old.
persuasion, I'd say you'd a chance in a million.
Oh, wow. Ran by a gas motor. Oh, look at that thing. That's... Run by a compressor, obviously that's what that thing is supposed to be, but it looks like it's already excuse for a compressor. Wow, so he bought that thing apparently. Wow, look at that. It's just jury rigged.
Faster! Faster!
Oh my goodness, they're out there trying to harpoon a whale or a shark or whale, I don't know. So that's why he bought that old deep freeze. You could call it that. I don't think one person can row that boat very fast. He seems to have harpooned it. Boy, that's nuts. Gosh, if they don't end up getting drowned, I would be amazed. If that tiny boat doesn't sink, I'll be amazed.
I thought you said he wasn't dangerous.
No, I said he had no teeth. At least that's what it said in the book.
Wow. Oh, there we go.
Graham? Graham? Come on. Oh! Let me help you.
Did they manage to get this shark or whatever it was? Well, it appears as though they did. Judging by all the birds. Ugh. I am not a fish lover. Ugh. Yuck. I don't like fish. That is just a tremendous amount of work after spending the day out there trying to hunt the thing.
At last, the shark lay cut up in the freezer. I hadn't dared let Midge out at all during the preparations. I felt quite sure he'd gorge himself to death.
Well, he's got food for Midge now. I don't know that he's going to be eating any of that shark blubber or whatever it is.
Not yet, Midge. Don't disturb Mary.
Oh, Mitch. There you are. Did you think we were never coming back? I did.
Here, Midge. Before it gets cold.
Poor Mitch. He must be starving.
A whole year's supply. You know, Mary, I'm almost sorry to have found such a permanent solution so easily.
So easily?
I mean, no more fishing for Midge. I'm worried. I won't have any excuse now for not writing my book. Come on, Midge. Here, Midge. Here, Midge.
Oh.
Midge? Midge, come back! Midge! Midge!
Oh.
Midge!
He's running away from it.
Midge!
Oh, that was a failure.
You were saying, Graham.
Oh, yes, but I didn't mean it.
Well, you don't need to worry now.
But there are nearly 400 shark steaks in that freezer. I mean, everyone likes shark steaks.
I hope you do.
Midge.
I would have to be starving to death on Gilway's Island before I'd eat fish.
After 2 weeks of boiled shark, baked shark, grilled shark, curried shark, Midge and I were in complete agreement. Basking shark was not fit food for man nor beast.
All that work and...
In desperation, I made a trip to the nearest fishing port. To be on the safe side, I bid for a mixed box.
Say here, now. What do you say now? On a bit of cod here. On the cod. I'll reach on the cod again.
So apparently he got the bid.
Man, you've got a bit of everything there.
Yes, just playing safe. Quite a mixed bag. Everything except shark.
Man, I could let you have a bit of that.
No. No, thanks. Not really.
But there's nothing to beat a well-grilled shark steak.
I can't understand anything that guy says. Well, Midge has found a playmate. Apparently. It seems like an awful lot of work just to keep an otter happy.
All right, you can put up your windows now.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Midge chewed his way out.
Midge? Midge?
Is he going to come back now, or is he
Midge?
met a girlfriend and looks like they might be heading that way?
Johnny.
I'm sorry. The whole village seemed to be in the surgery this evening. Any sign of Midge?
No, not a thing.
Coming past the point just now, Johnny kept looking out towards the lighthouse and whining. As if he could sense something I couldn't see.
The island, you mean?
The lighthouse.
It's a long way off. Too far for Midge to go. Perhaps we'd better take a look.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a lighthouse in the vicinity. I hadn't seen. Oh, I guess that's it, off in the distance. Yeah. The keeper of the light?
Oh, sì. Mare di Coni. Conoscimi, o come nata. Fesca bria.
Här, Arling. Show Mr. Merrill.
Chirum.
Ashen fear, and Aberachidum.
Quonicum Prionela, Guicolta Rish.
What does he say?
He says it's a nice day.
But what about Midge?
Yashing of Orog Doran, a Heil Sheen.
We're going, Joe. Tire and laugh. You're in Cricken Shin Ho.
Oh. The were-otters here. 2.
Vaiarich. Hanik inik kohukum. Shus kamakos.
Must have been Midge.
Why?
Well, he said one almost touched his leg.
And shin novieter falav. Go Elendru.
Oh,
What does he say?
they swam off to the island of Droon. What do you want to do, Graham?
How do you mean? Go there, of course.
Uh-oh. So they sailed out even farther, not sailed, but rowed out, rowed out farther to an old abandoned place. And apparently Midge has gotten tangled in nets out there.
Well, if he tried to get here, he didn't make it. After all, he's never been swimming anywhere before. Except the burn or the bathtub.
Graham, is that just seaweed?
Where?
There.
they see, and you look like a pile of nets there.
It looks like...
Midge!
Yeah, a pile of nets. Oh my goodness. Oh no. This is how he's gonna meet his end. Well, he appears to have survived.
Midge took some time to recover. He seemed unwilling now to leave Chemisphere, even to stray out of my sight. Except for an occasional dip in his pool. I realized I had been drawing only one aspect of Midge, and not the best at that. An otter on land is as graceless as a grounded bird. I needed to sketch him underwater. A bit of beachcombing would produce, I hoped, what I now could use to further my small artistic ambition.
Oh, Mary, stay there. I'll be right out.
What you're making?
Oh, nothing. Just a swimming pool.
I've brought you a telegram. It's been waiting at the post office a few days now, but Sarah Chambers said it's nothing important.
Oh, thanks. It's worth reading.
I very much doubt it.
A telegram?
Very bad news indeed.
Oh?
Got to go to London.
When?
Before spring.
No wonder they sent you a telegram.
Come and see Midge. By the way, you're invited to a birthday party on the 21st.
Yours?
No, Midge's. It's a Sunday.
Well, I should be able to make it. But how do you know it's on the 21st?
First day of his birth sign. Aquarius.
Come on, Midge. You'll miss your birthday party.
A birthday party?
Hope this thing works.
So they solved the food problem, apparently. Maybe it's now the eels came back.
Come on, Midge.
What in the world? He built a big aquarium? Because maybe he doesn't want to go swimming in the ocean anymore. After what happened.
Swimming pool.
So I thought he had to take a trip. That looks like he's packing for it. I don't think he can come along.
You don't understand. It's a business trip. Purely business, old chap. Come out of there, Midge. Look, Midge, it takes a day to get there and a day to get back. Of hard traveling, by bus and by train. Yes, Midge, by train. I'll only be gone a week. "7 days. It's like a jail sentence. Look, Midge, it's not forever. There'll be Mary and Johnny. You'll need this to take him back to the village.
Graham, I hope you have a safe journey, and we'll all miss you.
Thanks for looking after Midge. Oh, in case he tries to follow me.
Oh.
Well, I'll just slip away while he's... Bye. Bye, Midge.
There he goes. Bye, Graham. I have a feeling there's going to be a sad ending to this movie. You just kind of tell the way things are going there. They're going too well, I guess. I don't know. But we'll know pretty soon. It should be over. Here in 15 or more minutes, I guess. I am certainly not disappointed that I reacted to this. This is good. I enjoy this.
Oh, come on, Johnny. Don't be such a coward. Oh, do something about it. It's lovely in there. Isn't it, Midge? Well, come on, you two. You're late for surgery. Come on.
Oh, that was the store window where he bought the otter from. Where he bought Midge. Just out having fun.
bet the water's cold up there at the falls, Doctor.
It was indeed, Angus.
Aye, it looks as if you'll get another wetting before you get back. There's a spot of rain just starting. You'll have to hurry.
I felt it myself. Johnny! Mitch!
Oh! Why did he...
I thought it was just an otter.
Oh. Why did he do that? Oh, I don't know if he's all right. I mean... This might be our sad ending. Oh, that happened so quick. Everything was going so good. And then... It doesn't look good, does it?
Thanks, Ewan.
Oh.
What a pleasant surprise. Didn't expect you here.
I just thought I'd come and meet the bus.
And how's the most beautiful doctor in Scotland?
Fine.
And Midge?
Well,
I know you're going to tell me that he's wrecked the surgery and half frightened Jenna to death.
no, he behaved perfectly.
Good. I brought him a present. His favorite. Slinky.
Oh.
Graham.
It's a joke.
Mitch is dead.
Well, there's our sad ending. That's too bad. Yeah, it's tough losing a pet. I certainly know how that is. I think he's up there to write a book, I think. That's the original idea for him to
Don't move, don't get up. I've never seen a writer at work before.
go up there.
Hello, stranger.
Hello. I didn't come before, Graham. Last week was...
Busy?
Yes, quite.
Well, you see, I finally started.
Oh, I'm so pleased. How's the book going?
Very well. Very well indeed. At least I've got the title down in black and white. But I think it's the wrong one. I should go back to Arabia to write about Arabs.
Leave Camuspiano?
Yes.
Could you?
No. But I can't spend the rest of my life being a beachcomber.
Why not, if it serves the purpose?
Because it's only a way of escaping. I realize that now. Come on, I'll show you what I mean. But it's still there.
What is
That'll
that?
never get you to Arabia.
It was washed up on the beach about 2 days ago.
Strange. R.
Homemade
What
pontoon?
the flag stands for?
Antique. Early 15th century, I'd say.
Of course. Petrol-driven.
Used for transporting pilgrims.
To Mecca?
Certainly not. R.C., Roman Catholics.
R.C. Robinson Crusoe is more likely.
Now, here's a very delicate object.
Oh, also antique?
Monocle for a nearsighted whale.
Oh.
This is a very interesting thing. Skin diving suit for a miniature octopus.
Oh.
We didn't quite make it.
Graham.
Otters.
It can't be.
Oh. We saw Midge originally, well, a while ago, with a little playmate over on the other island over there. And I kind of joked about it being his girlfriend. I wonder.
They're coming to Midge's pool.
Huh.
Why should wild otters come here?
Unless... Mary, you remember what the lighthouse keeper said?
Rob.
Yeah.
There must be dozens of wild otters around here.
Yes, but these are midges.
Well, isn't that the way it ought to be? Wild otters swimming in the burn.
So I guess we just have to assume that that is Midge's offspring. With their mom. Well, here we say mom. Well, that makes for kind of a happy ending, I would say.
Midge?
Ring of Brightwater? I've been wondering about the title to this.
Where sun and wind play on a ring of bright water.
I didn't know there was a song to go with it.
Will be the deer on the hill in the first snow of winter, the gull in the sky.
Well, that was good.
I wandered away.
All right. That was very, very good. I enjoyed that movie. And I have not seen that before. Or at least I don't ever remember it. So I enjoyed that very much. It had kind of a happy ending, and maybe that's why it's called Ring of Bright Water, because it came full circle, I guess. If those were indeed Midge's offspring, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, I do believe I will look up and try to find some more movies with this actor couple, Bill Travers and Virginia McKenna, and see what else there is out there, because I'd never heard of them before, and this is 1960s, so perhaps they did a few other films together, so I definitely like that. So anyway, comment down below what you thought of this. As I'd mentioned, I thought this was a Walt Disney movie when I first saw it, but it wasn't. But it's just as good. It was really good. So that's going to be it for now. Comment down below, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.